Good evening, everyone. I apologize for the delay and keeping you waiting, but in my own defense, as you can see, I'm in a new quality books and boutique, self-preparating for this week for the grand opening, 125 Church Street. So you guys here in Plainfield and the surrounding area and authors worldwide will have a place in Plainfield, New Jersey to do a book signing or possibly have your books housed. But without further ado, we will continue with my freshman novel, A New Quality Bedtime Stories with J.M. Benjamin, Down in the Dirty. You guys remember I left off with the bedroom scene down in Atlantic City the other night. So now we will continue on chapter 33 for this evening. Remember, www.anewqualitypublishing.com. Follow me on Twitter, JM Benjamin. Follow me on Facebook, JM Benjamin as well. And again, all books available on Kindle and Nook, Amazon.com, and support the African American bookstores. Okay, you guys ready? Let's begin. Chapter 33. Keish, where's she at now? Tasha asked, concerned about her sister. Just calm down. I didn't tell you that she wasn't high. She good. She with the nigga in the room. When Tasha and Desiree arrived at Keisha's place, she put them on as to what had went down with Don and Pam out and done. They both listened attentively with serious expressions plastered on their faces. All Tasha could think about was what her sister must be going through. She wasn't sure whether Keisha was withholding information from her in order to keep her from getting upset, but she felt she had a right to know everything. Pam was her flesh and blood, and if things really went awry, Tasha wanted to know the truth. Keish, don't tell me to calm down. That motherfucker is with my sister, and I want to make sure she alright. I don't care about that nigga or how much money him and his crew got. If you hide something from me about my sister, you better come clean. Tasha boldly stepped to Keisha. Taj, I'm telling you right now, you better back the fuck up and sit your ass down before you regret it. If something was wrong with Pam, I would have told both of y'all. You know you my sister from another mother, and you thorough. And you know your sister is thorough and she gonna hold it down. We talked about what she gotta do, and she got it covered. She should be calling soon to let us know the deal. So don't worry, trust me, Keisha said, understanding Tasha's concern. But she would not allow her to overstep her boundaries and blow up at her the way she had. Tasha calmed a little and sat down. She knew that on her best day she was no match for Keisha. But her worry for her sister overpowered her and caused her to come at Keisha the way she had. Although she didn't like it, Tasha respected the way Keisha handled the situation instead of getting into a fist fight, which she could have easily done because Keisha loved confrontation. Keisha, how long has it been since you last spoke to Pam? Desiree asked. About an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours ago. That chick Pam gangster, Tasha said, proud of her sister. I can see her ass now, shooting her damn 380 like she Cleopatra Jones or some damn body. They all laughed a little to ease the tension. Yeah, I know, right, with her crazy self, Desiree said, smiling. We ain't gonna be able to tell that bitch shit now, Keisha commented. When I talked to her, she was still shaking up about it, but I know when she get that weed and that drink in her, she gonna think she the baddest chick in the Carolinas, Keisha said, laughing. The tension had officially been cleared as laughter filled the room. They could never stay upset with one another for too long. It never lasted more than 15 minutes, with the exception of the time when Pam was mad at Keisha for messing with a Vic with whom she had wanted to sleep with. Des, roll up a blunt, Keisha said. My nerves are shot right now, and I need something to get my mind right. I got one already rolled, Desiree replied. I was just about to smoke it when you called me, so I waited because I figured y'all want to smoke too. You damn right I want to smoke. Light that shit up and stop playing games, Keisha said. Desiree shook her head and smiled as she reached in her purse to retrieve the blunt. Just as she was about to fire it up, her cell phone rang. Chapter 34. Talk to me, Styles said, answering his phone. Is this Styles? Why, who this? He asked. This Pam, Keisha's friend. As soon as Styles heard the name, he became serious. Yo, what up, shorty, you alright? Yeah, I'm okay, but Don's not doing so well. What's wrong with him? Where he at? Styles asked impatiently. Pam was careful in choosing her words, like she and Keisha had discussed. She needed things to go the way they had planned. You know what already happened? She asked, knowing the answer. Yeah, we heard what went down, but not everything. How bad is he hurt? He lost a lot of blood. He got hit in the arm and in the back of his leg. He was unconscious for a while, but I've been keeping him up, and I bought some stuff so I could clean his wounds and dress him. He's a strong dude, but he's still been in and out. And when he wake up, he be so weak, he can't even talk. That's why I called you. Yo, you did good, Ma. We've been waiting to hear from you. And we heard how you went all out, too. We appreciate that, but what took you so long to get at us? Pam knew that question was coming, and she had prepared herself for it. I was so scared at first. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know whether he was going to die or not, and I didn't want to be the one to tell y'all. You're the first person I called all day. I knew it would be better if I touched bases with the peoples first, but he didn't want me to take him to a hospital. I was just glad to get away and get him to a place where I could help him before he died or something. Nobody don't know where I'm at, and I know my people's just as worried about me as y'all were about him. Yo, where y'all at? Styles asked again. I'm at a motel. Which one? Let me know so we could come scoop you two. No. I don't think that's a good idea, Pam replied. Why not? Because it wouldn't look right if you came here and we all left together. The lady at the desk thinks I'm by myself, and I hit her with a fake ID. If she sees you pulling, she may get suspicious and start watching the room or even call the police. You know how they are down here when they see young black people in a new car and stuff. Styles thought about it for a second and then agreed that Pam was right. He liked the way she was thinking and was a little envious of Don for having a chick like her with him at the time when it got hot and heavy. He wondered if her friend Keisha was as thorough as she was. You're right, Mom. We don't need that. But this is what we can do. You know how to get to Smithfield from here? Or from where you at? Styles questioned. Yeah. Alright. You know where the self-service car wash at? Yeah, I know where it is, Pam answered. Okay. I'm going to go there right now. By the time you get there, I'll be there waiting for you. I'll be in a Burgundy Intrepid. When I see the truck come through, I'm going to pull out, and you can follow me to my crib. Pam began to feel at ease, seeing that her mission was just about accomplished. Soon, she would know where they lived, and that was their plan. That sounds good. It should take me about an hour and a half to get there because I got to straighten up and clean up this room. Then get Don up and get him in the Jeep. Do what you got to do, Ma. I'll be waiting there. All right. I'll call you if there's a problem. No doubt, Styles said. And yo, Pam. Yeah? Be careful, yo, Styles said. Thank you, I will, she replied, and then they hung up. Hello? Desiree? Desiree recognized the voice. She knew it was just a matter of time before Stax called. She put her finger to her lips to quiet her friends as she attempted to speak. Hey, what's up, stranger? She said in a happy to hear from him kind of way. Normally Stax would have joked around for a minute, but this wasn't a social call. He needed some answer. What's up, Des? Listen, right? I'm calling you because something popped off with my mans, and I think one of your partners might be involved. I need to know if you heard from her today or not. Desiree heard the concern in Stack's voice. She was prepared to answer, but hated that she had to lie to him. Who? Which partner? Your homegirl Pam. No, I haven't heard from Pam all day, but what happened and why you think she involved? Stacks didn't want to say too much about what had transpired with Dawn and Pam because he didn't want to alarm her. Still, he had to tell her something he knew. I don't really know the particulars of what popped off, but my man's got into something out and done. And he told my brother earlier that he was hooking up with your homegirl Pam today. We think she might have been with him when it went down. If Desiree didn't already know what really happened, she would have pressed Stacks until he told her more. She knew that he was holding back, but she understood and respected how he was trying to spare her, just in case her friend was hurt. She knew Pam was fine, but still she faked her concern. Is Pam all right? Yo, as far as I know, yeah, but I was hoping you knew something. Nobody ain't called me and said nothing. Could you do me a favor and call her? Or call one of your other partners and see what was good? See if you could find out something? The more Stacks talked, the more Desiree felt him. To her, he was as thorough and as smart as dudes come from the streets, and she knew his love and loyalty wouldn't allow him to stop or give up until he got to the bottom of the situation. She admired his strength. Yeah, I can do that. Hold on, my phone beeping, Stacks said. Okay. Stacks clicked over. Yo, what up? Yo, bruh, it's me, Styles replied. That chick Pam just hollered at me. She said Don fucked up, lost a lot of blood and shit. I'm gonna meet her out in Smithfield at the car wash and take them to the crib. Yo, where they at now? Stacks asked. Asked some telly, but she wouldn't say which one. Shorty a little messed up behind it and was all paranoid about me coming to scoop them. That's why I'm gonna meet him at the car wash. She said the nigga Don was unconscious for a minute, but now he's going in and out, and he too weak to talk, Styles said, giving him all the info he knew. Word? Yeah, son. Shorty said she cleaned his wounds and dressed him up, though. That brought a trooper, B. Yeah, no doubt, Stacks agreed. Yo, meet me back at the crib. I should be there probably within the next hour and a half or two, because Shorty says it's going to take her a minute to get there. All right, I'm going to meet you there. I got the chick Desiree on the other line. Oh, word? You told her what went down? Styles asked. Not really. Just that something happened. Her homegirl might have been with Don when it did. Yo, Shorty said I'm the only person she got at, so you might want to let her know now that we know what's good. Styles advised his brother. Nah, not yet, Stacks said, not thinking it to be a good idea. Ours, whatever. You make the call. I'll catch you back at the hut. Yeah, no doubt. One, bro. Stacks returned to Desiree's call. Pardon me for that. It was my brother. Is everything all right? Desiree asked. Yeah. I ain't mean to get you all upset. I just thought you might have knew something. I'm sure everything's good and they probably together laid up somewhere, knowing that dude. You got my word. If I find out something, I'll let you know what's up. And you do the same, all right? Yeah, okay. Well, I'll let you some other time. Stacks ended the conversation. As soon as he and Desiree hung up, Keisha filled her in on the conversation she just had with Pam about meeting Styles at the car wash and following him to where they lived. As Keisha talked, Desiree recognized the familiar look in her friend's eyes. The time was coming for them to score another lick. Only Desiree wasn't sure whether she was up for this one or not. Well, that concludes this evening reading. I hope that you enjoyed. Tomorrow will be another reading, I promise. It may be here in the store, or it may be home, and you never know, it may be in a hot tub or the bed again. You never know when you're coming to a new quality Bedtime Stories with Jay and Benjamin. But in the meanwhile, log on right now to your internet and go to Amazon.com or newqualitypublishing.com and order that Ride or Die Chick series. It's the hottest series out right now. You can take that to the bank. So, with that being said, good evening, good night, and sweet dreams. Peace.